Hey, everybody. Guess I really didn't get everything completely set up. Type into the chat. It's going to be a short video today just to share what I've been winning on some of the YouTube auctions. I had bid and won something from Barb at Going on Grumpy, and also, that light is horrible, and also from Sally at Vintage Discoveries on the MSP auction. Let's see if we can get this a little bit. There we go. Maybe that's better. It's like, yeah, I like that better. So let's see if we've got, let me pull up my YouTube. See if we have anyone else in here with me today. Okay, we've got 2 watching. So, hey to the 2 watching. And let's get started with this. So, just a small haul from from Barb. I had bid on this brooch. It's silver tone rhinestone feather, and it's marked Roman on the back there. I'm not sure if we can get that focused. Yeah, it's just right there. It's Roman. So I hadn't, I don't think I'd ever found a piece of Roman before. And I looked it up. You know, it's like around the same prices as, I guess you'd say, Sarah Coventry or something, but not bad. I got that for $5 and I like it. And then she was sweet enough to send me this rose, which I think is pretty. It's rhinestones and it's got the satin finish on the rose there. Decent size too, unmarked, but in really great shape. And so those 2, and she sent me this little book, those little stress coloring book things. I thought that was neat because I do like to color from time to time. So I appreciate that, Barb. And then we'll get into what Sally had on. So she was doing the mystery bags. Hi, Adina. She was doing the mystery bags, and we were bidding on the mystery bags. And so this is what came out of the one that I chose. And we do have a few things that she sent me extra, but I'll show those, I guess, at the end. So here's something that I really enjoyed. It's Trifari. It's a cameo with the blue tone there. In great shape. Hi, Kathleen. How many do we have watching now? 5. And here's a clamper bracelet. Silver and gold tone, has this black enameling. It's a hinged clamper. And it has kind of that cable look to it. It's unmarked, but very good shape. So that's cute. Let's see, where am I putting everything I've already showed? Right there. This was cute that was in there. This is a gold field, 12 karat gold field bracelet. It is vintage because the charm here is marked 1975, Christmas of 1975. And it says, Love, Barb, and Tom. Has a little heart detail. It has a safety catch right there. And it's marked 12 karat gold field right there. And the charms are marked as well. And then this one was pretty. It says Bermuda on it. It has the palm trees and a motorcycle. Looks like a horse and carriage, and then like the outline of the Bermuda, like on the map. Hey, Carly Q. I'm glad you got your notification. I like clamper bracelets too, Kathleen. They're better for me because I have a large fist, so the bangles, I find some that I can wear, but some will not fit. So this was in its box. I'm not sure if this is the original box to it, but this is a enameled wreath, and it doesn't have a name, but it looks to be like a Mary there on that little cartouche. Has the vintage clasp on it. Let's see if I can take it out of the box. Has that vintage style clasp on it, like that. So that's a Christmas necklace. Oh, that's the back side. It's twisted. Looks like that. And this says Jewels by Azor or something. I'm not sure. But very old box. I like the old boxes. I think, well, yeah, let me put that one to the side because I think that's one she sent. This was in there. This is, let's see if it's marked. It's not marked. It's a clamper kind of locking with a locking mechanism. Engraved, kind of diamond cut, gold tone bangle. It's very weighty. It's a nice piece. Looks like that. I think that was awesome. This is a little teapot. This kind of looks like a 1928 piece. Has that the markings on the back. It's a brooch, gold tone. It's in real good shape, so I like that one. Oops, this is tangled. This is just some plastic beads on something, like homemade, I believe. This little locket was in there. It has a pretty, that actually looks like some sort of, I don't know, maybe enamel with a picture over it. It does have some wear, so I won't be able to sell it. But I'm thinking this is probably like from the 70s. And it did have a picture inside. Very small photo. Looks like a picture of a picture, maybe, or of a drawing of a person. I'm not sure. Hi, Dawn. Have you got your box from me yet? I sent it out already. This is a vintage pendant. Yeah, it's some sort of looks like art glass, like chips of other glass inside of it. But it apparently did have, something dangling from the ends there. That's the back of it. But it's still pretty interesting. Maybe I could find some things to hang from there. Give it because it's not signed, so give it a new look and then hang it on a thing. Hi, Mother's Mustache. There were a pair of, I'll have to find the other one, but this is one of them. They are adjustable clip, and they're faux turquoise. These look 60s or so to me. I like that setting in fine jewelry. I really do like the setting like that. They're very pretty. So those will go in my Etsy shop for sure. There's this, I think I had seen some Avon pieces in here. This one's not marked though. It's a gold tone adjustable ring with a faux stone there, like a red with black veining. That's in pretty good shape. There is This one I'm thinking, yeah, this one is marked Avon. Looks like an amethyst. Has that Victorian kind of design to it, that look to it. And it does have those, that like ring guard inside, I guess, to make it adjustable. But it's marked on the back side under there, Avon. There's a pair of these in there as well. These are really pretty. I like cameos. I think they're so romantic. So these are clip-on. They have the pearl accent at the top, gold tone, really good condition. Clip-ons. They're not marked, but they're in really good shape. This one was something that I'm thinking was probably handmade. It's very long. It's a beaded necklace. It has some blue kind of aurora stone beads on there. It just kind of looks like that. Very long. This one has stones. It has a vintage style clasp on it, like that kind, like that. And then these feel like stone, and maybe the black ones are glass, but they could be stone as well. I'm not sure. It's very cute. Mm-hmm. Carly Q, what I'm showing you here, I'd already showed what I got from Barb's auction in the beginning, because it was only like, I got one piece and then she sent me another piece and then a book. But all of the rest of this that I'm showing is from MSP auction, from Sally at Vintage Discoveries, what I wanted at that auction from her. There was some shell earrings. Excuse me. Oh no, Barb did send me this one. I forgot. She sent me an A from April. Yeah, I like blue too. It's a nice color. These are maybe like 80s chunky plastic beads. This is kind of a masculine bracelet to me. It's vintage. That's the clasp on it. It's like a chunky chain. It's heavy. And I'm always looking for more jewelry to add to my Etsy for my men's section. So that's good. This is a pendant. It's like stamped metal. It's like kind of thin, but it has that cameo there. It's a little bit loose, but the prongs are good, so I can fix that and secure that. Put that on a chain. This is Avon. It's a kitty cat with blue rhinestone eyes and a little bell. This one, this brooch, good condition to the finish. The back may be just a little bit loose, but no big deal. That's the back of that one. I like that. Kind of has that Art Deco look to it. Yeah, the bell jingles a little. This one I feel like someone made from other pieces of jewelry, and they used some sort of enameling to kind of hold it together, because you can see some glittery enameling, maybe even nail polish there. And that's the back of it, but it's pretty from the front. It's some roses with like gold and bronze color and a pearl accent there in the middle of the rose. I got this. This one's signed. This one, I have found a piece of pewter. This is pewter from Canada. I had found a piece recently and it was marked by the same company. This one says 2003, so I wouldn't be able to put it on Etsy, but I can put it in my Poshmark. It's a Seagull Fine Pewter Canada, and then it has JP135 on the back. Let's see if we can get you to see the engraving there. It's always engraved on their pewter like that, like handwritten. So that's cool. And leaves are supposed to be good for the fall. And there's two of these. They're just painted, like probably 80s clip-on metal button earrings. But I sold a pair on Etsy to a girl that was going to be Wonder Woman for a costume, maybe cosplay or something. They were larger than this, but I did sell them. Thanks, Carly. Yeah, I like their work. They do nice work. Uh-oh, there goes my phone. Oops. This chain, just a basic costume chain. These are nice heavy glass beads. I think I'll send these to Deb because she's making the rosaries and they're very nice beads. So she could use those because I don't see a clasp at all. Somebody just threaded them, looks like on some coated wire, and made just a quick necklace out of them. So I'll send those to her. I have an enameled heavy gold tone bracelet. No seams on the inside. So it is marked though. Let's see if I can read that. Oh no, it's so coated or something. It almost looks like it wants to be Monet, but I feel like that's not what it says. Yeah, it's the gold is so seeped into more MOR or something. Moriba. I don't know. Can't make that out. But there is a cartouche in there. Right there. And I can't read. Yep, I just did a giveaway recently, and Carly Q won that one. Have you received it yet, Carly Q? I had one recently like this, and I think I actually put it in my auction bags. It's let's see. Yeah, it's a plastic piece, but on the front it's textured. It always usually has like a floral motif. This one's loose from there. I'm gonna have to glue it back in there. Yeah. So yeah, it'll probably take a little while to get to you. This is marked 1972 Avon. It's missing the pin in there, but it's a little plastic gingerbread man. So that's some older Avon there, 1972. This is a long glass bead and faux pearl with brass spacer beads on a brass clasp. Pretty long. This one would be a good reusable bead piece because there's just too much damage to the brass beads in between, but the glass beads and the pearls could be salvaged to recreate something. This is a dress clip. Dress clip. And yeah, it just needs some cleaning. That one's starting to yellow, but I can replace that one. And the pearls, well, they're a little scratched up too, so not sure. Hey, Sally, there you are. I'm showing your jewelry. You did, Dawn? That's cool. My mom used to buy a lot of Avon jewelry, and I used to get some Avon jewelry, and then that's probably the first jewelry I started buying myself was Avon because I knew so many people. My aunt used to sell it. My ex-husband's mother used to sell it. That's a good heavy gold chain for faux gold tone. But I used to buy it from her as well. Let's see. This is marked with something. Hong Kong. And it has a Mary pendant on it. So it's some sort of Catholic bracelet, or someone made it that way. Here's the other earring to that faux turquoise clip-on. So there's that one. There is a little green stone Avon ring there. Probably one of the birthstone rings. You're at dinner, or you're at the diner, my bad. Oh yeah, I've been finding great stuff. I haven't showed the stuff you sent me, extra special for me. These have beautiful rhinestones in it. Now the hinge is messed up, and there's wear. Well, maybe there's wear. Maybe it's supposed to be silver tone. Never mind. It might. Yeah, it is supposed to be silver tone. So if I can find a way to repair that bracelet, that's a vintage one, I believe. And it's pretty. It has really nice rhinestones in it. This ring here says Germany. It's very lightweight ring. It's not a heavy metal or anything, but I do like the hearts that look like faux turquoise. Yep. This is a vintage gold tone choker necklace. And there's some satin finish and some polished. And then it has the little ball there and the little hook for that one. Are you talking about this ring here? This is one of the things that I got from Sally. She knows that I like the sapphire and diamond look, and I actually had ordered a ring off of Poshmark. My fingers are swollen this morning. I had ordered a ring off of Poshmark in white gold, diamonds, and sapphires that was Art Deco, and I get it, and some of the stones are broken and such, so I had to send it back. So I've still been on the hunt for one in white gold, but this is in sterling silver, so it has the cubic zirconia, and then it has the baguettes of the sapphire, probably faux sapphire, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful ring. It's so blurry on here, it looks like, but it even has stones going down the sides. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I've been wearing it since I got it. Then we have flags, double flag pin. That's all one pin. Maybe military or something. Looks like it's for like a collar. There's a set of these. These are, to me, I believe, copper. They look copper. The cool organic design on the front and kind of it reminds me of like a sugar cone, but I'm trying to think of that pattern. Hi, Bianca. We got 9 watching. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to get this chain out of this earring. I wanted to tell you guys that tomorrow we found this sale it's above Atlanta. I'm trying to think of the name of the city now, but it's it's supposed to be a jewelry garage sale, and that they're going to sell the jewelry and weigh it out at the end, and you're going to pay by the gram for the jewelry. So I'm going to go check that out tomorrow, and I'm going to try to either go live or video so I can share that with y'all, because that's new to me. There's some sticky stuff that's got to be washed off, but that's a clip-on enameled gold tone. I want to share that with y'all because that's going to be fun. It looks like there'll be a lot of fine jewelry there because a jewelry store that's in that area participates in it. And I'm hoping there's going to be some interesting costume pieces too. This is a Coro. It was in there. It has faux pearls around that red stone. It's in a gold tone. It is kind of losing its color. And it does need some stones around the edge. I believe there were stones around the edge, which I could pick whatever I want because they're all missing. I'm going to try to revive this. It's marked Coro there on the back. And I'd probably, I don't know, I may leave it on that chain that it's on because I think that's the original chain to it. There's no clasp, but it has a really pretty red rhinestone in the center. I had a necklace similar to this that I used to wear when I would dress up as a winch for Halloween. Me either. This is totally new to me. They're calling it a jewelry garage sale, and it starts tomorrow at 10 till 5 o'clock, I believe. So we're going to probably have to travel about an hour and a half above Atlanta, an hour and a half from our house, and go above Atlanta. Gosh, why can't I think of the name of the city? I'll have to look that up in just a second. But I thought that was cool that they're just going to charge you by gram. And they're supposed to have other little things going on in food and stuff too, almost like a festival of sorts. This is a slider chain like that. I have some other ones that were Tyrone's grandmother's. They're adjustable. You can do that with it, or you can bring it down, make it longer. I have a pair. I have one that has little apples on it that's already listed, I think, still in my store. If you look on my Facebook, Kathleen, I think the picture's on there of one year when I was dressed up. Oh, sorry, Bianca. Mother's Mustache, you're north of the city. You're here in Georgia? This is a pearl, circular pearl, silver tone brooch. Oh, awesome. We should do a meetup then if you're here in Georgia. I go all over Georgia to thrift. Oh, well, Marietta's not bad. We're gonna be over that way. You know, I'll have to look at it though. Maybe you'd be interested in going up there too tomorrow. I'm here in Noonan. This is green shell, and these are pearlescent, like I guess they're made out of mother of pearl, unless this is some kind of really odd shaped pearl of sorts. I don't know. There's little pearl beads there, and then it's like the puka shell there. I don't actually know where Commerce is. Let me look up the sale that I was talking about so I can tell you where it's at, because you'll be close to it. It's called the Brilliant Atlanta Estate Jewelry Garage Sale. Roswell. It's going to be in Roswell. Yeah, it's going to be in Roswell. And I had never heard of it either because I watch all the local sales and things that pop up. This is really pretty vintage rhinestone bracelet. I'm assuming the metal has faded to that dark gray, but that makes it really, really cute. I like it that way. So it's like, it looks almost like the gunmetal gray and makes the rhinestones really pop out more to me. So that's in good condition, not missing any stones. Well, good. It's tomorrow 10 to 5 if you're interested in going. These are signed, but it's missing this pearl there. So maybe I can replace that pearl, a similar one. And they say Richelieu. And that's not one I've found before, but I think I have seen that designer online before when I was looking up things. So I can replace that. That's going up in the shop. Yeah, it is. Didn't know that. I just left Georgia. My brother lives in Cumming, just moved from Alpharetta. I didn't know that either, Kathleen. And so where are you now? You said? I'm always looking for people close by to go thrift with. This is a nice condition gold tone chain. This cameo is in there. And this one is marked, let's see, Jerry's. I remember now. Jerry's. And it has the bell there, so you can wear it as a pendant as well. And it's marked there, Jerry's. So I'm not sure about Jerry's, but I feel like this is molded and not, I mean, it's like some kind of not shell, but they have carved it. And then Florida just got back from a trip to Illinois and back through Georgia. There's other people, Carly, up there. I've sold to Canada before. You're not the first person I've shipped to up there. Men's shoes? Mm-mm. Is that a last name? This is enameled white. I like this one. Has the gold chain. And then hanging here is the anchor. And it's unsigned, but it's a really nice piece. And it's well made for sure. I don't think I take that back. Just one little place where I'm going to have to touch the paint, but that's okay. No, I don't know that last name at all. Any men's shoes. Yay, you're back, Bianca. Yeah, hopefully it'll work for you. I know how the internet can be. This one is just like a thin stamped metal Christmas brooch. This one's unmarked. It's cute. It's a little well with little pearls around the bottom of it. It looks like somebody gashed it, maybe trying to check it for gold or something on the back there. This is a single earring, single clip-on. I'm going to put that in my single jar. Maybe I'll come across it one day. Crown Trifari, letter R. Tyrone's last name is Robinson, so that's cool. I have two of the, I think they're C's, but I wasn't sure. I have two of them, so I have them listed in my store. I guess you could wear like one on each side. This is Goldfield. Or is it Goldfield or gold plated? Let me check again, see what it said. Maybe the electroplate. Yeah, it's gold electroplate. This one here. Hey, Carol. This is the letter G, I believe. Engraved, monogrammed brooch in a gold tone. This beautiful fur clip was in there with rhinestones and pearls. And the fur clips have those prongs on them like that, so you could stab them down into the fur. It's marked Amerique. Was the maker of that one. These are really pretty. They kind of look like they would be Coro to me, but they're unsigned. They have a little finish wear, but maybe I haven't brushed them to clean them up or anything yet. They need a couple of rhinestones, but they're very adorable little bows. I'm trying to hold them the right way. The way that they go. Oh, that's upside down. Like this. And they have a satin-like finish to them. But you can see in that dark spot there, and that one, I'll have to glue in some rhinestones. Yes, that's the difference between the scarf clip. Not the scarf clip, because the scarf clip's got the circular ring. Then you have the fur clips that have the prongs, and then you have shoe clips and dress clips. There was one in here. Oh yeah, this one. This back would be like the dress clip, shoe clip, has those little spiky places. But I'm sure, you know, it's very versatile. You could wear it on your fur if you wanted to, wear it on whatever. This one, yeah, I wouldn't see that really fitting a shoe like that. I think that's a dress clip. Your computer. You're welcome. There's this pair of earrings, just some of the plastic little balls like that. I find those quite often. This is a more modern necklace. It says Lake Moon. It's in a rose gold. And these little mesh links have little crystals inside of them. So I'm going to put that one on Poshmark. And there's the other enameled, like 80s style clip-on earring. There is, this is an Avon ring. It's leaves. It's a little leaf band ring in silver tone. This is a collar, like a collar stay or a collar. They put on the pointy part of the collar. I forget exactly how to word that, but it has a beautiful blue stone in it. I don't think it's sterling. That metal here looks more like pewter than anything, but I wish there was two of them because that's really pretty. Here's the other cameo earring that went with the other one. These are unmarked little infinity knot type clip-on earrings. There's this vintage rhinestone. It's got black and diamond looking rhinestones, cubic zirconia, whatever. There's a difference, I'm sure, between cubic zirconia and rhinestone, but I don't really know. I'll send that one to Deb too. That's another one she can use for her rosaries. This is an adjustable, looks like sapphire and diamonds there. That one was cute. It caught my eye when I pulled it out. And it's unsigned, but nicely made. Little tiny what did Angie call it? Bi cross or something like that. Ring. A single earring. This cute little panda. He looks like a Japanese anime type panda. And there's a couple of little pins. This one's from AT&T. And that's a little flag. So that is what I want in the bag. And then she sent me, of course, the ring. And I believe, well, this one may have came out of the bag. I'm not sure. It's like leather and rhinestones, and it's magnetic here, and it's got the gold tone. And then it's kind of got like velvety, suede back on the inside, so it's comfortable. Pretty. I can put that one on Poshmark. Then I have this Lucky brand that she sent. It's marked on the toggle there, Lucky brand. And then it has this stone there that looks like onyx. And then on the back, it has this beautiful dragon. And this really looks pewter in color to me. It's a very weighty little piece. I like that. That'll go on Poshmark. This one is newer Trifari. It has pearls and clear rhinestones on a bright silver chain, and then it has the crown and the Trifari hang tag there. So this may be some of the latest line of the Trifari that they produce. And this one is J. Crew. It's these little blue bar or circular cylinder-shaped beads, then these square beads with rhinestones, and a brass tone, and it has that clasp. They make really nice clasps, J. Crew. Their jewelry has sold for me on Poshmark, so that's where that'll go too. And I believe that's everything that she sent to me. So yeah, tomorrow, y'all give me the thumbs up, guys, while we're in here, I guess. Share my video, like it, whatever. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. But I'll try to share that with you tomorrow when I go there, maybe live, maybe recorded. I'm going to have my kids and a friend of mine with me, so we'll see how hectic that is to videotape live, but hopefully I can do it live. And then I'm going to make some new videos coming up soon of my personal jewelry collection. I'm going to try to sort it out by style or decade, or probably more like style than anything, and share what I know about it. Try to do a little research on the pieces so I can give you some information, just helpful stuff for learning, because I enjoy the videos where we learn together about jewelry, so I want to do that as well. And then we have Deb coming up Monday, where I'll be helping her, I believe on her channel, with a sale, the Monday night jewelry sale. And I will come again next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. It'll be my turn again, and I will bring some bag jewelry and some individual jewelry for sale. And if anyone that watches is honestly interested in buying bulk jewelry, the same things that I sell in my bags, I do on my Etsy shop at Bougie Bear Vintage. It's a mixture of some vintage, some new, mostly more new, because I don't enjoy selling the new stuff like I do the vintage stuff. So, like, unless it's like big designer names or something that I know that's worth my time, usually I just set it to the side. I have a box over there full of perfectly beautiful jewelry, and I put it into these jars. I have one sitting over here. Grab that real quick. I picked up this cute little guy the other day. She's cute. She plays music from Enesco. She was at the Goodwill. I couldn't leave her there. I like the teddy bears. But these are the jars that I sell in my Etsy shop. And I fill them full of, well, I think it's probably about 2 pounds of jewelry in there. This one's not even completely full, but I fill it all the way until I can close the jar. And I actually do ship it in the jar because I think the jars are great, and especially if you're a reseller and you need to sort or use it for something, or, you can use it in your kitchen as a canister for sugar or flour or whatever. But I think the jar is part of the experience. I enjoy it, and that's the way I sell it in my store. So it's $20, and then whatever the shipping is for your area, it's calculated, for your area by weight. And I've sold these on there, and I know I've had other people asking me for the jewelry bags that I do. So I send them to my store for sure. If you want to buy it any day of the week, it's always there. And I can show you a little bit of I love it. And then the jars, I buy jars that are like this for myself personally, and I use them in my kitchen to store spices and herbs, and I like herbal medicine, so I make concoctions and things, tinctures. So any little bottle, but I can show you a little bit like what's in this jar. So just to give you an idea of what comes in my jewelry jars. So this is a glazed ceramic brooch. That's a vintage one. And this one would be possibly vintage. Then there's a pair of wooden hoop earrings. This is like a jewelry jar unjarring of stuff I've already seen, but maybe you haven't. This necklace is in there. There's like a boho style beaded necklace with a leather strap. There's a little bracelet like that. This is a pair of earrings and matching necklace. that's in there. Yeah, there's the necklace that goes with it. Has pretty rhinestones on it. Some butterfly dangle earrings, and everything in here is always, I always go through it all. It's no finish wear, nothing messed up, matching earrings. You're not getting the jewelry jar without the hassle, really. I mean, you're going to get some tangles because I just throw it in there after I untangle it and go through it, but I check it to make sure that it's in good condition. I don't clean it like I do if I'm selling it, but here's a bracelet in there. This one has some cute chunky, I don't know if it's real turquoise or not. It kind of looks like it is, though, honestly. But yeah, it could be, I guess. It's not plastic. And that's a glass bead, too. Big bobbly heart. That's a really cute bracelet. I don't know why I just put it in there, but well, it's in there. And like this one has that druzy look to it. But these are just, fashion pieces, some signed sometimes, like Avon. I know I throw some Avon in there. So if you're ever interested or want to just dig through some jewelry, want to buy some jewelry any day of the week, that's what you can do. You can buy it from my site. It's under the jewelry category in my store. Hi, Sonia. Yeah, definitely. When I buy lots, I don't, off of eBay or anywhere, I usually have to clean it. Yeah. It's just I'm going through going, okay, this is going into vintage stuff for Etsy. This is going to Poshmark, and this is going to jewelry jars. And then I have also the stuff I save for my daughter for her projects of making the blingy dog collars. But we've got to get her store going on that. But we're going to make some up and send them out to some pet lovers that are in the community and get some feedback first before we go live on her store and do that. And she's only made one so far, so I'm going to ask her this weekend if she can bang out another one, get it done, because she doesn't do it at her dad's when she's there because she's got school and band and everything else. But when she's over here, it doesn't take her but a couple of hours to make one. I find it really time consuming to find the same or similar items to decide the selling price. Okay, so if I find something designer, I start there. I look up the designer. If I don't know the designer, I compare eBay solds, eBay current listings, Etsy current prices, and then if you've ever heard Tanya talk about Flipper tools, you can, if something's sold on Etsy, you can take and enter the URL into Flipper tools, and it will show you what the item sold for on Etsy. So gather all that information there and look and see, well, how much did I spend on it? How much time did it take me to clean it? Or if it needed repair it, and you factor all those things in and, put yours out there, not the highest price, but I mean, if it's one of those pieces that, like I listed a pair of earrings the other day, I saw another girl had listed them for $150, but I had seen them selling not the same exact pair, but the same brand for a little less, more like, I guess, 60s, 80s, and even higher, depending on different styles, but of the same designer on eBay. So I decided to put mine right under $100 to make mine stand out. And it was a pair of earrings that are easily, would sell for like designer collectors, to complete a set, or to someone that, is getting married because they were silver tone, all clear rhinestone, the real blingy earrings. So, so I priced mine right under 100 to outprice her. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to do that with all the broken bits. I find so many beautiful rhinestone pieces that are broken beyond repair, or, you know, a lot of necklaces that have really beautiful rhinestones on them. And I don't want to throw them away, and I don't need that many for repair of my own jewelry. So I told her, I said, how about finding let's find a way that we can repurpose this and sell it. And so we just get the fabric corded, or what do you call it? The I can't think. What's it made out of? Acrylic? No, the regular dog collars, your standard dog collar. And she will sew some of it on, or some of it can be glued on to the collar, and we just bling it out. The one she has made already, I have sitting over here. I think, posted on Instagram and asked opinions of what people thought about it. This was a necklace that we took just the middle section of the necklace off, and then this was also a necklace, and we used that part, and then we took these beads. These are really pretty beads, these red ones. And then we glued the rhinestones there on, and then put that one's going to have to be repaired then. These are probably going to have to be sewn on right there, just to make sure, because we use the E6000 for like when we adhered the rhinestone to the bead, and those to that one, because they do have holes. These can be sewn on, though. Actually, I may make her go back and sew those on too. And it even has a jingly sound to it. We're going to do the cat collars too, and so we went around the back side of it with the rhinestones. And she's going to sell them very reasonable, because these are inexpensive to get. And then you just, these are repurposed. So I would say one in this size, which would be like a small to medium dog size, like maybe $20, Thank you, Kathleen. Okay, fabric glue. I will buy some of that for her. I know Hobby Lobby is supposed to be having a good sale this week, so I'll go check that out. Yeah, so I'm going to send those out to a couple of people that have animals in our group. So when I get some ready, y'all let me know. I'll make a post, and then I'll get y'all to comment if you would be willing to try them out and see how they work. Because I have 2 dogs. We have 2 pit bull mixes. One's mixed boxer and one's mixed with lab. And they're pretty playful, jumpy, hardcore dogs. So I'm going to test some out on them too. That way that you see how durable they are. Okay, so I guess that's the end of what I had to say today. And I've got to go down to Alabama now, go pick up my friend and get the kids and take them to lunch, and maybe hit the thrift store in Opelika while I'm there. They love their collars on. Has a little red box on his. Oh, yeah. I want to try different ways, different styles, but I get a lot of statement necklaces that have things like this, something similar to that, and just to take off the front part of the statement necklace and attach it to have some kind of like a necklace, like jewelry for your dog. But yeah, thank you for following me on Instagram too. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I have my Bougie Bear Vintage page where I share as I upload new things to my stores. I share on there. I share on Instagram, and then I share the sold items that sell for me. The fall items are selling now. I had just listed an enameled leaf bracelet that had leaves and acorns and apples and things and pumpkins, and it sold just the same day that I listed it. So I think people are already looking for that kind of thing. But yeah, that way you can keep up with what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you, and we can share and find out what what's going on. So we'll see you next time. Hopefully, probably after Monday, since I have the sale going on Monday with Deb. We'll see you there. Bye, everybody.